Hello there, everyone. It's me, Robin Moylan, Senior Director. Today I'm going to talk about host coaching. This part of the party process is very important because if we don't forge relationships with our hosts, we won't have a business. You may have heard this saying, host coaching is where you make your money, the party is where you pick up your paycheck and team members. Our job as Pampered Chef consultants is to be their cheerleader and give them a great party experience. When we are cheering them on, it is making the host excited and involved, and we all know what a huge difference that makes in a party. And when we are building our relationships with them, it also helps with recruiting. If you want them to enjoy their Pampered Chef party experience with you, you will make these relationships work. And if you're talking with them about business, they are more apt to join your team. You have become like a friend to them, which is a more personal relationship. All of you have probably seen some Pampered Chef groups where you see people posting, I can't get parties, I don't have any sales, just all negativity. I guarantee you it has a lot to do with their host coaching, or they are not committed or consistent with their process. I'm going to go over my system of host coaching with all of you. Having a process in place allows for you to work smarter, not harder. Having a system for host coaching specifically helps you to appear to the host as the authority on how to run the best virtual party, and they should listen to you, which is so important. Host coaching starts when you are trying to get them to book a party. You are building a relationship. When they say yes, I send them a friend request and tell them this is so I can speak to them on my personal messenger. Sorry, I lost my spot. Okay. When they say yes, I send them a friend request and tell them this is so I can speak to them on my personal messenger. That makes it easier for me to invite them to their party when I create it. Then I give them a couple dates to choose from, and when they pick their date, I ask them for their address, phone number, and email address. Once I get that info, I say, before your party is scheduled to begin, I will add you to a group message here with other hosts partying the same week. Is the interactive catalog okay, or would you like a paper catalog? Thank you so much for scheduling a party and supporting my small business. I appreciate you. I know some of you may feel uncomfortable about friending your host, but when you're Facebook friends, you can comment on their personal post. They can comment on yours. They see that you are a real person and continue to build that relationship. My parties run Friday through Thursday. 2 weeks before the party starts, I start by creating a group message, sending a message to my host, telling them how excited I am for their party, thanking them for supporting my small business. Most people by nature want to be helpful. That's why I tell them how much I appreciate them supporting my business, and I do. I mention how fun they and their friends are going to have, and how I'll be giving away a prize every day, basically getting them excited about their Pampered Chef party. And then I also mentioned that if they have any questions, to please message me privately, because I really don't want someone saying, oh, I have to reschedule, or I want to cancel my party. I don't want them doing that in the group message. So I always comment with message me privately, and I put privately in uppercase letters so they know, I really want them to do it. 1 week before their party scheduled to begin, I send them a voice clip. It says, good morning, friends. Just a quick message to say a big thank you from me for booking your online Pampered Chef party and supporting my small business. We live in an age of technology, but I want you to know there's a real person on the other side of this message, happy to help you achieve the result you'll be thrilled with. I want you to earn so much for free that you'll want to host with me again and again. I'll be with you the entire time, providing tips through Messenger. I'm looking forward to getting to know you and spending some quality Facebook time together. I'll be in touch Monday afternoon after I create your parties on Facebook. If you have any questions, please message me privately. All the best, Robin. After I've created the parties on Consultants Corner on Facebook, I message my host Monday afternoon. I let them know that I will be inviting them to their party within the next 30 minutes, and then I give them instructions on how to do their invitations. These are my instructions. Good afternoon. I realize this message is a little long, but I want you to have all the information. Please read everything. A lot of these things I've learned along the way, and they will help make your party successful. I want you to earn tons of rewards and get lots of goodies for free. All of you are having a Pampered Chef party with me this Friday. Your Pampered Chef pre-party starts with me Tuesday. That's tomorrow. I will start posting random info about Pampered Chef and our company, the Pampered Chef Company, but the official party will start Friday with product posting, games, and just all around fun. Your shopping link is available immediately for any of those guests that want to shop early. It's pinned to the top of your party, and it's also in the announcements section at the top of your party. I'm so excited for your Pampered Chef parties to begin. I have created your party links on my website and also on your Facebook groups. I will be providing messages and your Facebook party link. I will be providing messages and inviting you within the next hour. Please click on it and join your PC party group. Now it's time to invite. This is very important. Only add 10 to 15 guests at a time and do not go fast when inviting. Wait a few minutes and then add some more. You can do this throughout the week. If you go fast, Facebook will stop you because they will think you're a spammer and put you in Facebook jail. And I put funny emojis, and all that kind of stuff. If this happens, it will keep you from participating in your party, and we don't want that! Exclamation point. Just waiting a minute between batches of 10 to 15 people at a time should be good. You will be able to invite more people in 24 hours if Facebook does stop you, so don't worry. Please continue to invite every day, even when the party begins. You will want to invite most or at least 200 people from your friends list, because then usually 25 to 30 will click join and 12 to 13 will order, giving you a great Pampered Chef party sales and host benefits. Don't prejudge, everybody eats. This is different than any other online party. And the beauty of Facebook is that there really isn't any awkwardness when you're inviting people that you haven't seen or spoken to in a while. If they don't want to join, they will just ignore the invitation. Follow my lead and you will score big. You can also send your shopping link to those of your friends and family that are not on Facebook. I will send you your task each evening here on Messenger starting Thursday night so that you can post inside of your party the next morning. It will be an image and words. It'll take you about 30 seconds to post in your party. Be sure to complete these each day, as they are very important because your friends will see your posts since they are your friends. I will also be giving you thank you images here in this feed. Every time a friend places an order in your party, you will get an email, or you can check your host dashboard. Please check your junk mail for these emails as well. Post a thank you image inside your party, thanking your friend for their order every time you get an email. These are very important as they remind everyone that their ultimate goal is to have fun and place orders. When your party reaches $200, your rewards will start accumulating. We want your party to be successful. So the more participants, the more likely your party will be a success with lots of sales. And lots of sales means lots of rewards for you. And I put clapping hands and party images and just, you get the idea, just make it fun. That's why it's so important to encourage your guests to respond to their invitation and for you to be engaging with your guests. Tag them when you see a product they like. You can also send your shopping link to anyone via email or text, or share it on Facebook. You never know who might want to order something. Now, everything that I'm telling you are just suggestions. I make sure to tell the host that because we want to make it easy for them. And if they think they're being overwhelmed or they have too much to do, they're going to cancel their party. So when I'm giving them all of these instructions, I make sure to say that they're suggestions. I always encourage my host to personally send 20 to 30 of their closest friends and family an email, text, or private message with their Facebook group link and shopping link to the party and ask them if they need any PC products to let me know or to let the host know. You can also text your email and shopping link to those people that are not on Facebook. I probably told you that already, sorry. If they need an older product, we also sell replacement parts for some of those. This creates a great relationship with your guest, and that helps with the sales and your rewards. You can also encourage your friends to invite their friends. The more, the merrier. Also, pay attention to how much or how little I do. It may look like I'm online all day, but I'm not. I use a posting app called Post My Party. I create a template for your party, I schedule it, and the app does the work for me. I'll stop in your party a couple times a day to answer questions, post games and winners. That's about it. Pampered Chef is an amazing company to work for, and they are so generous with their consultants. Let me know if you have any questions. Please respond and let me know that you have seen this message. If you have any questions, please message me privately. I'll be happy to answer them for you. Thank you for supporting my small business, Robin. Now, 3 days before the party begins, I send them a message giving them the guest and host special images along with the rewards image, showing them what they can earn, and the host dashboard image, letting them know how they can sign in and keep track of their orders that are coming into their party and the rewards they're earning. Basically, getting them excited about the possibilities. Here's the message. Good morning. I wanted to let you know what the November specials are. I encourage you to watch what I do or how little I do during your event in case you want to sign up and join my team. You can use $25 or $50 of your rewards towards your kit if you decide to join. I have over 122 consultants in my organization, and they're all virtual consultants. Follow your host dashboard to see your party sales. I've attached the rewards breakdown and how to track your sales and rewards on the host dashboard. Private message me if you have any questions. Excuse me. I will also let them know if they get 3 bookings from their party, they will also get a $50 credit added to their PC count after they get their party submitted, and get a 40% off each item in each of their friends' parties as well. Sorry, I lost my spot again. I'm trying to be more techie and it's really not working that great. Okay. On that same day, I send them a save the date message with a save the date image. This is what it says. Hey everyone, I'm hosting an online Pampered Chef party that starts right here on Facebook on Friday. You can shop from your couch in your sweats and never leave home. I've invited many of you already, so check your Facebook notifications and join. But if you have missed it and you want to be a part of the party, just comment me below and I'll add you. My consultant gives away a ton of free prizes. I ask them to post the words and image on their personal Facebook profiles, not the party page. You have to specify that because I've had many hosts posted in the party and that makes no sense. Okay, 2 days before the party begins, I check each party to see how many guests are in each party. And if it's less than 35, I message my host trying to encourage them to invite more of their friends list. And you know, we can see how many they invited. So if they have 700 friends and they've invited 89, you want to encourage them to invite more people. The day before the party is scheduled to begin, I send this message. It says, please read carefully. I have stars by it. I like to use a lot of emojis to attract attention. Good morning. I'm so excited that your parties are starting tomorrow. This is where I will be sending you your daily host posts, picture and text, to post in your party every morning. Please tag every guest if you are able to when you post your morning post. This is very important. This is how we will get more interaction in your party, which leads to more sales. It's very important that you do your post every morning. It will keep your guests engaged. It takes about 30 seconds. Please message me privately if you don't know how to post or tag, and I can give you the instructions. It'll take about 2 minutes. I can walk you through it. Also, I remind them that they're getting an email, when their friends place an order, pretty much the same thing that I said earlier. I asked them if they could check here and on their personal messenger later in the day or evening for other messages I might have sent. Please remember to post your thank yous as orders come in. It will remind your guests what their ultimate goal is, and that is to place an order for their wish list items. I also wanted to tell you that while you can participate in the games, and I put participate in capital letters, and I want you to, and I put want in capital letters, only the guests will win, because I've had some hosts get upset that they couldn't win a prize. And I explained to them that that's how I get their friends to place orders. So then they understand that. I can't express enough how important it is for you to interact with your guests. Comment on my post as often as possible. Reply to your guests if they comment. Answer any questions on the post if you can. That builds a party-like atmosphere. Post about some of your favorite products if you have some favorites that you want to share. Or better yet, go live or post a video. From past experience, this tends to increase sales when your friends see you in the party. You would not just leave them sitting in your living room if you invited them to your house. The same goes for a party that's done virtually. Interact with your guests, please. Tag them if you think I'm posting something that might interest them. Likes are great, but commenting makes a huge difference in the excitement of the party, which leads to lots of sales, and that's what we want. I will do my best to ensure a successful party, but I'll need your help too. Everything that I've just mentioned are suggestions that from my experience contribute to a successful party. Whether you do them or not is totally up to you. I promise I will do my best for you. If you decide that you'd like to earn some extra money and join my team, you can use $25 or $50 of your rewards towards a kit, and I hashtag it best job ever. So I don't talk about it a lot, but I do insert about the business opportunity several times in my host coaching. Please, if you have any questions about anything, message me privately and I will help. I ask you to message me privately as not to clog up this feed where I give you posts and party information. I will be giving you your post for tomorrow morning this evening. Please remember to tag your guests if you know how. If you don't, message me and I will help you with that. Now let's party. Thank you, Robin. That same evening, I'm sending them an image and words to post in their party the next morning, Friday. I usually send a cute friendship image along with these words. It's party time. Glad you can join us. Now let's get it started. Let us know you're here by commenting below with a GIF, how we know each other and what you're looking forward to learning about in the party. Fun things like pictures or inside jokes are encouraged. You'll earn 15 tickets to the grand prize for each one that you do. Now, Friday, this is when the party begins. I send a voice clip to my hosts later on after that message. Good morning, it's Robin. I'm so excited that your parties are starting today. Please remember to check in your party at least once a day to interact. It really does help with the party-like atmosphere. Also, if you have less than 30 guests in your party, please continue to invite more friends throughout the party and also send your Facebook party group link to friends and family that may have missed their Facebook notification. Facebook can be glitchy sometimes. The more guests, the better your chances of a successful party and lots of free goodies for you. That's the beauty of virtual parties. There's no awkwardness when you invite people you haven't spoken to in years. If they don't want to participate, they will just ignore the invitation. When I was a host like you almost 4 years ago, I invited ladies that I went to school with who I hadn't spoken to in person in over 30 years. Some of them were my biggest orders, and one of them just hosted her third party with me, so you just never know who's going to love our products. You can also send your shopping link to friends and family that are not on Facebook. It is in the announcements section of your party. Please message me privately if you can't find it in your party page, and I will get it for you. Thank you again for hosting, and let's party. Something I forgot to mention, I have my hosts in a group. I never put more than 5 hosts in one message on Messenger. I don't want them to get the impression that their parties will not have the attention they deserve. So they never know the real number of parties I have. I could have 3 groups of 5 at one time, but they will not know that. They will just think that there's 4 other people having parties that same week. I stay organized by titling each messenger group. For instance, October 29, Pampered Chef parties, and however many people are in it, 5, I'll say Natalie, Justice, Robin, ENG, and Melanie. And that's how I keep track of everybody. Every day during their parties, I give the host an image and words every evening for them to post the following morning, and ask them to tag their guests before they post it. The last 3 days of the party, the message that goes with the image I give the host always includes a sentence counting down the days until the party ends. For instance, only 2 days left, and I insert a crying face or something, that kind of thing. You want the message to be fun, but you also want to relay that it's getting closer and closer to the party ending. Create a sense of urgency in the messages. Reminding the guests to place their orders so that their host will get the credit. Doing these things encourages a party-like atmosphere. By playing games and commenting, you get everyone excited about the party and products, which boosts sales. I also tag every guest every morning when I post my games. That encourages participation as well, which leads to more sales. Every other day, once the party begins, I casually mention the business opportunity. I also message privately any host that's a rock star. And you all know who your hosts are that are really doing everything that you asked of them. I also challenge the host to help me get bookings. I let them know that the Pampered Chef will give them a $50 credit if they get 3 bookings and they're submitted. I message each host separately for this. I don't send the challenge as a group message. Okay. I am also active in my parties. I comment a lot, I answer questions, I play along with them by answering some of the fun posts that they're commenting on for tickets. If I'm asking someone to put in the gift bar the year they were born and post what comes up, I'm doing it too. And that encourages the host to do it. And if the host is not doing that, I remind them that when they do their morning post to answer it. My objective is to always make the party fun, which makes people want to spend money and to host their own parties. My hosts comment on this a lot, how active I am in the party, and that's the kind of feedback you want. A couple days before the party's going to end, I ask my hosts to private message some of their guests, reminding them that the party will be closing in a couple days. It's easy to lose track of time, and most people are happy for the reminder. I also send a reminder message to the host whose party this party was booked from, reminding them that they are entitled to a 40% off item or set. Oh, I forgot to mention too, when I set up the party and the host starts doing their invitations, I also message the previous host that the party was booked from, letting them know that before they place the order to message me, to find out if Jackie's party qualified, because I don't want them placing their order at 8:30 at night and then it submits at midnight and I haven't given them their future party pick 40% off. Okay, on the last day of my parties, the posts in my template create a sense of urgency all day long that the party is closing that evening. If you plan on placing an order, do so soon. I find that most orders come in on the last 2 days of the party. Some hosts get nervous. They'll say, oh my gosh, Robin, I've only gotten one order, and I try to quell their nerves by telling them from my experience, which is the truth. Most orders come in on the last day or two of the party. Most people procrastinate by nature. They just wait until the last minute, always. Okay, so my posts create a sense of urgency that the party is closing that evening, that if you plan on placing an order, please do so soon. My last 2 messages to my hosts on the day the party is ending is this. The first message I send about 2 hours before the party is closing, so 6 p.m. Eastern my time. All of your parties will be closing on Facebook in less than 2 hours, 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you could please place your orders sometime this evening, unless you have spoken to me privately, I would appreciate it. All week, I've been sending messages to my host about creating a wish list, keeping track of items they love, etc., signing in and just leaving their favorite products sitting in the cart so they'll make sure to have them. Because we're on real-time inventory. So if they're signed in and they put the Rock Crock Everyday Pan in there, it's going to stay in there. Even if we go and stop sell, they're guaranteed to have it. Keeping track of their items they love. Okay, so they will be ready to place their orders. Just a reminder that you can use $25 or $50 of your rewards if you want to give this biz a try and join my team. I love this business, and I hope that came through all week during your party experience with me. My recruiting message with my host takes place in private, not in a group message. I can share some words, some of my recruiting words. I got a lot of my recruiting words from National Executive Director Dee Weir. She sends 5 or 6 messages during the week. I let them know that I'll be submitting their parties to Pampered Chef starting tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Eastern time. I let them know that their shopping links will still be live until I submit the party tomorrow morning for any straggle orders. So even though the party's closing at 8 p.m. Eastern on Facebook, I assure them that even if their friend said, oh my gosh, I was at a soccer game with my son and I didn't get to place an order, they can assure their friend that the shopping link is still live and they can still place an order up until I submit their parties tomorrow. And most hosts are happy to know that. If they've already placed their order, I assure them that if their rewards change, that I can add something to their cart manually. And I can make the adjustment if they have earned more rewards and they want me to add a product. I hope you're happy with your rewards and you have enjoyed your Pampered Chef party experience with me. Thank you so much for being great hosts and supporting my small business. Now I'm thanking the group of hosts, but I also thank them privately. I'm so excited. I can't believe you earned $240 in free product and put clapping hands. I say, let me know when your goodies start arriving, how you are loving your products. I do that in a private message. This message that I'm telling you guys right now is in the group. I hope you are happy with your rewards and that you've enjoyed your Pampered Chef party experience with me. Thank you so much for being great hosts and supporting my small business. When your orders ship, you will get an email telling you that your order has shipped. Shipping is back to normal, yippee, and I put clapping hands. Some of your guests that made their purchases during pre-party or the first day of the party have already received their orders. Thanks again, Robin. Now, the second message is after I announce the grand prize winner and the party is officially closed on Facebook. This is the message that I send the hosts. Hello, friends. Your parties are officially closed on Facebook. Your grand prize winners have been announced, and I put, party hands and, all that kind of stuff. Please place your orders and spend your rewards as soon as possible if you haven't done so already. I will be submitting your parties tomorrow morning starting at 6 a.m. Eastern. Thanks again for hosting it and supporting my small business. I hope you are happy with your rewards. Now, if you notice, all through the host coaching, I am reminding them to place their orders when the party ends. Now, if something's out of stock, then I make an exception and they don't have to place their order. But you really want those parties closed out. You don't want to look at your consultant's corner and see all these hosts that have not placed their orders. There's no reason for it. We have most of our inventory in stock. But if somebody, like I had someone this summer wanted that little grill, that indoor-outdoor grill, and it wasn't in. So I put them in a group message with other hosts that have not spent their reward yet, just so I could keep track of them. Well, for the most part, you don't want them hanging on, even though their friends have already, their orders have submitted, it's not like in the old times where we had to rush the host because everyone in their party that placed an order, their orders weren't coming until they placed their order. But you still don't want all of those hosts just hanging around. Just finalize their order, submit the party, and be done with it. Okay. And I said, thanks again for hosting and supporting my small business. I hope you're happy with your rewards. Okay. Now that's the end of my host coaching. I'll probably post some of my wording along with this video if you want to use some of my words to send to your hosts. Now we're going to move on to this week's mindset moment. Comparison is the thief of joy. Always remember that comparison is the thief of joy. Every minute you spend wishing you had something someone else has is a minute you rob yourself of the joy of your own life. When we find ourselves comparing our success to others' successes, we can fall into dangerous, self-limiting beliefs. You will have so much more peace and joy when you focus on your own journey and let others' successes fuel you rather than sideline you. So let yourself off the hook. You don't need to be anyone else. Be proud about who you are and what you have accomplished. The only comparison you should make is to yourself. Have your skills improved? Have you grown as a person? Are you further along than you were when you started? Celebrate those achievements. Would you rather have celebration and motivation or competition and resentment? If you find yourself comparing yourself to someone else's journey, stop right away and refocus on yourself. Don't get me wrong, a little friendly competition is great fun, so keep doing that. Justice and I are always pretty close to each other in personal sales and team sales, so it's fun every month to see how we end up. We joined about the same time and we promoted about the same time, so it's always fun. It's just a little friendly competition. That's totally healthy. One last thought. We all bloom in our own time. When gardeners plant flowers in the spring, some sprout and bloom in a matter of days. Others bloom in a month, and others in the fall, and they're all beautiful. Homework for this week is to continue to make your contacts, have your check-in chat with your upline director, and start implementing some of the things that you have learned during this training. Come ready to share next Monday. And of course, keep booking those parties because you don't have a business if you don't have parties. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope some of these things help you in your Pampered Chef business. Bye.